Okay, today we are talking with Sir Geyzson Kristoffer. Sir Geyzson is a two-time Investa Millionaires Cup. I hope I'm saying that right. Top winner, a two-time Trading League champion, and an Investa Prime elite speaker. No, and he's also the founder of Auspicious Dominion. And it was a very great honor to me to be able to talk to him dahil marami talaga ako natutunan from him, no? During this interview, we talk a lot about a lot of things, and you can rest assured that everything we discussed, lahat po ng mga links nasa description box below for your convenience. So para wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa, let's get straight to the interview. Good evening po, no, Sir Geyzson.
Ayun, good evening, bro.
Para sa mga hindi pa po nakakilala sa inyo, although lately medyo very exposed po tayo sa Investa, no? Let me just go through yung mga basic questions that I ask everyone I interview para lang sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam. Unang-una, gano'n na po kayo katagal nag-trade, sir?
Actually, my trading journey started 2012. No,
Medyo matagal na pala.
journey pa lang, pero hindi pa ako actually nag-put ng funds during 2012. But 2012 was a good year, no, sa
Mhm.
stock market. Kasi doon din lumabas mga gurus sa stock market. Sobrang madami yung gurus. And isa sa mga guru na pinapakinggan ko dati, si Aya Laraya. I'm not sure kung kilala nyo, pero sa Pesos and Cents yata or Peso Cents sa GMA7, parang ayan, pinapakinggan ko si Aya Laraya.
Mhm.
And then, of course, I started as a fundamental investor,
Mhm.
fundamentalist. Pinanood ko lahat ng Warren Buffett strategies
Mhm.
and so on. Up until mga 2017, ayun, virtual muna as a trader. And then, ayun, started my journey 2017 talaga.
So parang 5 years kayo nag-training, kumbaga.
Study.
Okay. Tapos nung nag-start po kayo ng 2017, kamusta naman po? I think bull market pa tayo nun eh, no?
Oo.
Nung 2017.
Nangyari sa akin is that bumili ako mga anong stock yata, yung mga JFC, mga common stocks kumbaga.
Mhm.
Kasi of course parang fundamentalist ka pero parang fake fundamentalist nga ako tingin ko. Kasi nga ayun kung ano lang famous na stock na na tawag dito, na kilala ng mga tao.
Mhm.
Ayun, yun lang mga binili ko. I'm sure si FB parang hindi pa yata gumagalaw, pero meron na ako FB,
Mhm.
JFC, and parang 4 yata binili ko lahat, nakalimutan ko na yung dalawa. And after a year, 2018 'di ba nag-peak tayo mga 9K yata.
Mhm.
After nun, instead na mag-profit pa yung, ibang position ko, nag-negative but overall positive yung positions ko lahat.
Mhm.
So ayun, nag-focus as a trader kasi dun yung pera, as a trader. Kasi 'pag
Hmm,
blind investor ka lang, parang ayun wala.
okey. So, nung nagsimula po kayo na mas mag-focus na maging, trader over, value investor, during this time, were you trading part-time or full-time na po?
Yes, part-time. I'm actually a, full-time teacher and then ayun nag-part-time ako as a trader.
Are you planning to start trading full-time anytime soon?
Um, by trading full-time kasi yung labas niyan for me,
Mhm.
I think parang ano ka din 'no, working as a broker.
Mhm.
So, by trading full-time, if you manage your funds lang and maliit lang naman, siguro it's not worth it to trade full-time. But
Mhm.
for me, I think it's better to trade with large funds talaga like 100M, 500M, and billions of funds para mas madali kumbaga. Kasi pag maliit lang yung funds mo, medyo mahihirapan ka talaga lalo na sa PSE,
Mhm.
no? Wala namang magandang ano dito, movement. Although may advantage yung mga smaller funds dito sa PSE kasi illiquid nga masyado sa PSE and super young market
Yes.
sa PSE. No, compared sa mga other markets, super layo pa ng PSE. So kaya ayun, gusto ko lang ayaw ko mag-trade ng full-time talaga, as
Mhm.
in full-time na walang other funds na kinukuha. But as a stockbroker siguro ayun, gusto ko mag-trade.
So parang your immediate goal right now is to either become a full-time broker or maybe perhaps a fund manager ng like kahit na private fund manager, something like that.
Yes, although parang ayaw ko muna although I manage some funds, ayaw ko muna mag-manage ng large funds, ng mga ayun, mga parang private ano lang kasi wala pa akong certifications, et
Mhm.
cetera. Baka ma-GG tayo diyan sa ano, sa sa SEC. So ayun, mga kilala ko lang kumbaga, 'no.
Mhm.
So para walang problema.
So guys, para lang malinaw ha, nag-mention si Sir Jason na maganda yung mga 100 million, 500 million, pero bago niyo siyang kidnapin, wala pa po tayo doon ha. Wala pa tayo doon.
Wala pa.
Okay, so sir, nasabi niyo nga you started researching and learning about trading way back in 2012. What made you decide to start learning more about trading? What aspects of it appealed to you?
Ah, ayos, ganda ng question. Si trading kasi more on personal uh, mastery of your personality, 'di ba?
Mhm.
And knowing thyself, kumbaga si trading. So, isang aspect ng trading na nag-appeal talaga sa akin is that one. Kasi in order to be a great trader, you need to be a great master of yourself. Pag
Mhm.
ayun, tamad-tamad ka na lang palagi or hindi ka naman marunong mag-study about trading, parang wala ka rin makukuha eh. Or hindi din lalabas yung results mo as a trader. So for me, in order to be a great trader, you need to be a great person as well. And
Mhm.
if hyper ka lang, I'm sure after 5 years kung hyper ka pa rin, wala kang makukuha. Kumbaga, from the start up until after 5 years, back to square one ka pa rin. Kasi ayun eh, pag trash ka sa real life, trash ka din as a trader. Parang ganyan ang tingin ko. Sorry sa mga
Mhm.
matatamaan.
Hindi, pero it's true eh, no? I mentioned this before in a different interview, and it's worth mentioning again. One of the things that my mentor taught me was the way that you get to know yourself in trading. Iba eh, kasi sa ibang aspeto ng work or kumbaga, ibang aspeto ng buhay. Yung the way that you trade, it's really a reflection of you eh. Kung impatient ka, odds are you're not gonna be able to do long-term position trades. And vice versa, kung kunwari ikaw yung tipong tao na gusto mo, may oras ka lagi mag-isip, di ba? Hindi ka madaliin, hindi ka naman, kumbaga, hindi ka kitikit eh. Then odds are you're not gonna do very well when you try to scalp.
Agree.
So it's more or less been 9 years since 2012, no? Kamusta
Oo.
naman po yung journey so far?
In what way what do you mean na kamusta?
Kumbaga, can you share some of your more memorable trading quote-unquote events for lack of a better term? Like kunwari,
Okay.
your best trade or baka naipitan kayo ng biglaang news or something to that effect.
Okay. So actually, before the 2019 crash, nag-warning na ako sa group,
Mhm.
no? 2020 crash, I mean, na parang ano pa lang yata, December or ano, 2019, nagsabi na kami na there is an impending crash sa market. So
Mhm.
ayun, na-avoid ko yun yung crash. Avoid namin yung crash na 2020 dahil sa COVID something. And isa sa mga magandang performance ko is after ng crash. Of course, parang lahat naman siguro tayo, dun tayo nakabawi ng masyado, ng malakas after ng crash, no?
Mhm.
But isa sa mga pinakamaganda ko, percentage-wise, is KPPI. Before pa yan,
Mm.
mga 2018. Kailan ba yung KPPI? 2018?
I think it was
2019?
around 2019, yeah. Right
2019?
right before COVID to eh.
Oo,
Parang
right
yeah.
before COVID
Yeah.
pa. So ayun, before COVID, si KPPI, before nag-triple ceiling nakasakay ako, like mga 8 pesos yata, before nag-triple ceiling. Percentage-wise, yun yung pinakamalaki kong gain, 'no, si
Mhm.
KPPI kasi nakabenta ako sa taas. And sa losing trade naman, recently lang sa APVI, although monetarily maliit lang siya, but percentage-wise, isa sa pinakamalaki kong loss, 60%.
Oh, wow.
Imagine.
Mhm.
Pero monetary wise maliit
Yeah.
siya kasi nangyari dun kasi salo kami ng salo, ano, and then after cut loss ko na, hindi ako nag-cut loss. ayun tumuloy siya sa baba. But luckily parang hindi siya significant na na loss. Ayun
Kaya
mga 1 to 2% lang actually ng
mhm,
portfolio ko.
maganda yung sizing, eh, no? I think this is
Mm,
one of the aspects that a lot of people miss. They always just want to look at the percentages. Hindi nila iniisip na the percentages matter less than yung actual size that you put in, eh. 'Di ba? Kahit kumita ka ng 100% tapos ang pinasok mo is 5,000 pesos,
tama.
'di ba? Pero ako kunyari pinasok ko 100,000, iba yung size ko, kumita akong 10%, mas malaki pa rin yung kinita ko.
Correct, correct. And para lang diyan sa mga crypto fanatics, meron diyan mga Facebook post na mga 300%, 1,000%, pero do not be fooled kumbaga ng mga ganyang percentages sa
Mhm,
crypto. Kasi most of the time, maliit lang yung nilalagay nila diyan and mataas yung leverage, or before nila i-post, pinapataas muna nila yung leverage para kuno mataas yung percentage gain nila. Pero monetary wise, ayun, maliit.
mhm. So sir, may na-mention kayo na may group kayo, no? Is this something that you share with other people? Do you invite? Is it open to the public or is it private?
Yes, open siya sa public. Actually, we live mainly sa Discord.
Mhm,
Um, our group is called Auspicious Dominion, and ayun, na-start lang namin yan as a group of friends na gusto lang namin makipag-usap about trading and share ng mga trading experiences namin, and eventually more and more people gusto mag-join daw. Ayun, so
mhm.
pinasama namin sa group. So right now, mga 300 kami,
Oh,
300 plus
wow.
sa group. Oo, 300 plus including yung mga members. But ayun, if ever na sa mga nakikinig, no, and may nag-invite sa inyo diyan sa mga kung saan-saan na mag-join daw sa group namin and may bayad, walang bayad sa group namin, okay? Free lang kami. So join nyo lang, and ayun, be tawag dito, be participative.
So sir, kapag ka meron pong mga interested sa mga naikinig sa atin, how do they go about joining Auspicious Dominion or do they have to approach you for it?
Ayun, tignan niyo lang siguro sa ano ko, sa profile ko sa Investa, meron diyang Discord link, or ayun, ikaw na lang bro mag-ano, lagay mo na lang siguro sa description. Oo,
Mhm. Sige,
okey.
I'll put yung description for the Discord and yung sa profile ni Sir Jason, no? Para pwede nyo tignan either way, in whichever way you prefer. And yun nga, we've mentioned this in interviews before that communities are very important. So nag-iingat din tayo dapat which community we join. Kasi syempre, trash in, trash out, gold in, gold out, 'di ba? Yun yung habol
Mm,
natin. All right.
tama, tama.
So, ngayon sir na mas may experience na kayo under your belt, let's say may bagong trader na nag-approach sa inyo tapos nagpaturo. Ano po usually yung first thing na tinuturo nyo sa kanila?
Actually, ako, I don't consider myself as a na parang magaling na trader, 'no. I think I consider myself still as a beginner.
Mhm,
Gusto ko, masabi na, like, after siguro mga 20 years or 15 years na nagte-trade ako, diyan ko masasabi na talagang magaling na trader na ako. But
mhm,
for now, I think beginner pa rin ako. But dun pa sa mas beginner pa sa akin, 'no, um siguro ano lang, enjoy the process of learning trading kasi hindi naman madali yung trading, eh, 'di ba? Nag-study nga kayo ng course niyo sa college, 4 years, and then after niyo mag-graduate hindi niyo pa rin alam kung anong gagawin niyo sa buhay, 'di
mhm,
ba? How much more si trading. The difference lang kasi sa real life na may job ka na kukunin after ng 4 years and trading is that sa trading, kahit na first year mo pa lang or first month mo pa lang sa trading, puwede ka na agad pumasok sa stock market as a trader. No
mhm,
need ng qualifications, etc. Unlike sa real life na kailangan mo talaga mag-study ng 4 years para at least meron kang idea. And then, ayun, ilalagay ka sa um, right setting, kumbaga, ng job mo. So,
mhm,
as a trader, dapat you enjoy the process. No? Kung starting out ka pa lang, read books. Ako, I've read a lot of books. Pero, ayun, meron lang ako mga books na gustong ulit-ulitin. Just like Trading in the Zone,
mhm,
books ni Mark Minervini, um, Alexander Elder's book, etc. So, if you're just starting out as a trader, you need to find the right community for you. I
mhm,
suggest siguro, Investa University ka lang muna. no, before ka maghanap ng paid courses. So after ng Investa University, pag hindi ka pa rin marunong masyado mag-trade or wala ka pa talagang idea or naghahanap ka pa rin, enroll ka sa mga reputable na mga na mga trading mentorship programs.
Mhm.
So ayun.
Okay. Kasi kaya ako 'to natanong, sir, kasi naisip ko, ever since COVID started, maraming bagong pumasok, 'di ba, sa trading. And odds are, marami rin biglang nasunog. Kasi nung simula, ah, sabi nyo nga, last year, yung mga around August or September when the market started to recover, I'm sure a lot of people were able to make money, no? Tapos, at the start of this year, nung gumagalaw yung mga basura, I am sure that a lot of people were making money as well. Kasi nga, lumilipad yung mga BSC. Para ang dali, 'di ba? And people might be thinking na, ang dali naman pala mag-trade, parang maikinig lang ako sa kung ano yung hina-hype or nababasa ko sa social media na sinasabi ni "Beep, beep" o kaya ni "Toot, toot," 'di ba? 'Di ba? Tapos kikita na ako ng malaki. Tapos ngayon na nag-reverse, pumangit yung market conditions, biglang bumagsak, baka ma-dishearten din sila. Tapos di na nila alam ano yung gagawin nila. Kaya I decided na it's one of the things that I ask most of the people that I interview moving forward para sakali may mapulot yung mga bago nating kasamahan sa trading na mga aral, no? Pero guys, narinig niyo yun? Try to enjoy the process. Ang gains and ang losses, lahat yan part ng process. Nakwento nga kanina ni Sir Jason, yung sa APBI niya, percentage-wise, that's 60%. Di ba?
Oo, tama.
So,
So ayun. Ay,
yes,
sige,
go
sige
ahead.
ikaw.
Go ahead, sir, go ahead.
Sige, sige. So, add ko lang, no, sa mga hypers na to and mga bashers, most of the time, yung mga hypers lumalabas yan pag basura season, pag maganda yung market, and every single cycle, meron talagang lumalabas ng mga bagong hypers. And nawawala din mga yan, nawa-wipe out din mga yan or nawa-wash out during the bear season. So, ayun, kung naka-follow pa rin kayo sa mga hypers, I suggest iwanan nyo na yan. Maghanap kayo ng bagong papakinggan. No? Ito, si Sir Grumpy Trader, meron ditong Discord. And I'm sure pag nag-join kayo dito sa kanya, madami kayong makukuha. Ayun, andyan din ako sa Discord group mo, di ba bro?
Mhm.
So ayun, madami din ako nakukuha na ideas. So, sige.
Thank you sa shoutout, sir, no? At least di ko na kailangan mag-shameless plug. So, let's say, sir, baliktaran naman natin ng konti. Let's say na may lumapit sa inyo for help again, and let's say this person has been in trading for a while now, maybe for a few years, 3 years, 4 years. They've experienced a little bit of yung ups and downs ng market, but they have yet to achieve any sort of consistency or profitability. Pagka ganun naman po, would you still tell them the same thing na enjoy the process, or would you, kumbaga, how would you approach tackling
Ayun.
that problem?
Sige. Madami actually na ngayon, mga after 2 years daw hindi pa rin sila i-improve. Hindi pa rin sila profitable. And siguro most likely kasi nagte-trade sila ng mga stocks that are on a bearish move. Kumbaga, pag downtrend yung market, tinetrade nila downtrend pa rin. Pag uptrend yung market, tinetrade nila downtrend pa rin. So, I think yung first na gagawin mo as a trader, kung matagal ka na pero hindi ka pa rin nag-i-improve, is that i-improve your trading psychology. Basa ka ng mga books or listen ka sa mga trading psychology books like na podcasts.
Mhm.
Yung book is na example is yung kay Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone. Okay, na-mention ko din kanina. Trading in the Zone is one of the best psychology books about trading. So I think kailangan mo mag-focus sa psychology muna, no? So, and then if you think na ayun nga, siguro 3 to 4 years may knowledge ka na about psychology ng market. I think next understood mo talaga yung risk na tinatawag,
Mhm.
no? Kasi hindi porke nandito ka sa stock market, risk taker ka na. There are times na nandito ka sa market, natatakot ka matalo kaya napapabenta ka ng early kahit na okay pa naman yung trend, napapabenta ka ng late, 'di ba? Kahit na beyond na sa cut loss point mo. kasi may fear within you. So, understand the risk na si stock market worth risking siya, and calculated dapat yung risk mo. Wag mong i-risk yung buong savings mo dito sa stock market. Start small,
Mhm.
no? And then once na start ka na mag-build ng momentum mo, na gumaganda na yung mga performance mo sa hit rate mo tumataas, edge ratio mo tumataas, profit
Mhm.
factor mo greater than 1 na, you increase your position size as you get better papaga.
Mhm.
So ayun.
So sir, na-mention nyo nga yung mga edge ratio, no? Strike rate and everything. So that, uh, at least for me, that naturally leans towards journaling. Diba? And a
Mm.
lot of people, either ayaw nila mag-journal or they do journal, but all they do is tinitingnan lang nila na, okay, panalo ako dito, talo ako dyan, things like that, no? Very, very basic. What would you recommend or how would you advise people to approach their journals para ma-maximize nila yung data na ina-accumulate nila?
Depende sa type ng learner, kung ano kang type ng learner. Ako, inclined ako mostly sa mathematics. So after I journal my trades, tinitingnan ko talaga yung analytics ko. So kailangan nila ma-understand na once you put in the data, like ilang shares binili mo, buy point, exit point, ilang tranches ba yan, etc. Those are only data. And when you, ayun, and when you want to improve, kumbaga, kailangan mo mag-extract ng information based dun sa data. So, one way para makakuha ng information dun sa data is to have your analytics, no? Based
Mhm.
dun sa data. Siguro, meron sa Investa Journal Analytics. Ako, gumawa ako ng sarili kong analytics eh.
Mhm.
Kasi merong mga numbers ako na gustong makita, etc. And something like that. So, another way, if hindi ka numbers person, no, pa-analyze mo na lang sa iba yung ano mo. Oh, pwede naman, 'di ba? Meron akong
Yes.
mga kilalang traders na nagpapa-analyze kumbaga ng kanilang portfolio, pinapa-encode yung sa ledger nila, nagpapa-analyze ng portfolio nila, and then magbibigay lang ng report sa kanila. Meron akong mga kilalang ganyan, no? So, pero kung ikaw wala ka namang kilalang magaling diyan sa numbers, ayun, reflect ka lang sa mga trades mo. Kumbaga post-analysis ng mga trades. Balikan mo yung mga trades mo. Bakit ka nanalo diyan? Ba't ka natalo diyan? Is it na nag-cut ka early because mataas yung position size mo? No? 0.1% pa lang, 0.1% pa lang, parang walang galaw, nag-cut ka kaagad. So, parang something like that. No? So, you need to understand paano ka nananalo, paano ka natatalo, etc. So, ayun.
So sir, gumawa po kayo ng sarili nyong Excel sheet basically, Excel
Yes.
workbook. That's very good, no? Sa mga nakikinig sa atin, there are a few journals that you can actually get online that people made for PSE. I'll link them in the description box below kasi they're free, so I want to commercial them then. But if you want to pay for a very good journal, you can check out Edgewonk. I don't know if you've heard of Edgewonk, sir. I use it
Edge
mainly
walk?
for Edgewonk, EDGEWONK. So cloud-based na sila ngayon eh. Pero I've been using them since yung ano pa sila, app-based pa. Ngayon cloud-based na sila, but they track everything. Maximum incursion, tilt, lahat ng pwede mong maisip na numbers or whatever. But again, syempre since you want everything and it's the best journal out there, you're gonna have to pony up for it. But if you want a free journal that is very good, I'll put one for everyone sa a link in the description box below, no? Pero I just like to thank you, sir, for going through yung thought process nyo on how you review your journal. I feel like that's very important. A lot of people tend to neglect. Parang ang focus lang kasi nila, profitable ba ako or hindi? Or panalo ba ako or hindi? But as na-mention nyo nga, the process is in looking back dun sa data eh. Para mag-improve ka, you need to understand what it is that you need to actually improve on.
Tama.
Kasi lalo na
Ay,
ngayon, it's very common na o sige, magka-try ako ng ganitong strategy. I don't know, for example, MACD crossover. Tapos, natalo ko 2 beses, ayoko na 'to, basura 'to. Tas hahanap na naman akong bago. And sa totoo lang, lagi kang may mahanap na bago sa sobrang daming strategy, free or paid over the internet. I'm sure lagi kang may mahanap na bago. Pero wala yun dun eh. Sabi nga ni Sir Jason, it's important to reflect do sa data nyo. Kasi yun yung part ng process nyo eh. Hindi tayo lahat pare-pareho eh. What makes Sir Jason good might not be the exact same thing that might make someone else good as a trader as well.
Yeah. So add ko lang, last time nasabi ko sa group namin na, ayun, if hindi akma sa'yo yung trading style ng fina-follow mong trader, like for example, ikaw, yung for you is, ayun, trend follower ka or swing trader ka, and yung isa, scalper na fina-follow mo, wag kang, since hindi kayo nag-match, no, may disconnect sa inyong trading style, wag kang magpumilit na i-study yung niya, styles niya sa trading. Kasi iba talaga eh. For example, pag scalper ka, iba talaga yung strategies mo pag swing trader, no? And there are people na sinusunod nila, swing trader yung setup, sinusunod nila yung risk management ni scalper, which is not good kasi si scalper, most of the time, yung risk to reward is low, pero yung hit rate is high.
Yes.
While si swing trader, parang balance lang naman, no? 50-50 for example, yung hit rate, no? And then, yung edge niya, okay din naman. But ayun, kung ginamit mo kasi yung different risk management technique sa ibang setup, diyan ka mahihirapan. Diyan ka mahihirapan. Kaya last time sinabi ko sa group ko na kung may trading style ka na gusto, like for example, kung ano man diyan gusto mo, maghanap ka ng trader na sa tingin mo nagma-match yung trading styles nyo, and then follow mo lahat ng sinasabi niya. So, follow mo lahat ng sinasabi niya and huwag kang makinig muna sa mga iba yung trading styles. After mo ma-master yung trading style mo, ayun, pwede kang makinig sa iba.
100% agree, sir. No? Talagang kanya-kanya yan eh. Hindi pwede lahat ng tao pare-pareho yung style. It just doesn't work that way. Kasi lahat tayo iba-iba rin ng ugali eh. Lahat tayo iba-iba rin ng careers, iba-iba rin ng likes and dislikes and so on and so forth.
Agree.
So, sir, kayo po, out of curiosity lang, are you more of a momentum trader, trend follower?
Depende sa market eh. For example, sa crypto, scalper ako sa crypto. There are times na nagsiscalp ako. Kung gusto ko naman na mag-chill, nagsiswing trade ako. Kumbaga, depende sa trip ko. No? I suit my strategy sa market na tinetrade ko. And I suit the market sa strategy na gagamitin ko. Kumbaga, vice versa. So, for example, dito sa PSE, lately parang walang liquidity, yung liquidity towards the downside. Mahirap mag-momentum trade. Kasi pag nag-momentum trade ka, most of the time, after mo bumili sa breakout, binibentahan ka lang kaagad. Unlike the past few months na like Feb siguro or March, pag nag-momentum trade ka, namamatay pa yung momentum 2 to 3 days after mo bumili. So ngayon, after mo bumili, namamatay agad eh. So, hindi ako nag-momentum trade ngayon. Ginagawa ko is that I'm actually trend following during bad markets. Pag pangit yung market, kasi mas madali mag-trend follow because yung pera naka-focus lang or naka-accumulate lang sa selected stocks, lalo na dito sa PSE. No? So, for example, now, sige, wag na lang ako mag-mention ng mga stocks. But ayun, tignan nyo na lang, 'di ba? Pag bear yung market, maghanap kayo ng mga strong stocks. Yun yung best na mga trades talaga. So ayun, right now I'm trend following. Hindi ako masyadong nagba-bounce. Although I'm a bounce specialist talaga. Gusto ko yung bounce lalo na sa malakas na mga market. So ayun, diyan mas mataas yung gains ko talaga overall sa bounce plays.
So, yung market po na tinitrade nyo ngayon, sir, is mostly PSC and crypto? Do you trade
Yes.
forex? Do you trade options?
Wala eh. Gusto ko sana mag-trade pero parang gusto ko muna trade lang ng PSE and tsaka crypto. Although crypto nga hindi ako masyadong nagte-trade. So ngayon parang chill lang. Hindi naman ako nagmamadali. Nag-chill lang ako sa PSE. Kumbaga since bear market, wala masyadong trades. Hindi masyadong exciting. Selected stocks lang. Ayun, hindi ako nagmamadali na mag-trade.
So guys, narinig niyo yun, no, from Sir Jason, and that's another important trait that we need to learn. Hindi po araw-araw may trade. Hindi kailangan. Kasi that's a good way to lose money.
Correct.
Diba? So sir, During your trading journey, aside from yung mga na-mention nyo na si Aya Laraya and yung mga binasa nyong books, has anyone served as sort of an inspiration or provided guidance to you during your trading journey?
Wala eh. Like tinutukan talaga wala. What I do is that every now and then nagme-message ako sa mga top traders, no? And
Mhm.
isa sa mga isa sa mga top trader talaga na tumulong sa akin is si Limuel Infiesto, no? Si Boss Limuel. So, if hindi nyo alam, siya yung 2018 Trading Cup winner.
Mhm.
And ayun, natulungan niya ako sa momentum trading. Iba-iba kasi yung ano ko eh. Iba-iba kasi yung mga ano ko. Kumbaga pag ganitong trading style, scalping, iba na yung pinapakinggan ko. For momentum, iba din. For trend following, iba din.
Mhm.
But ayun, shout out kay Sir Lemuel na 2018 Trading Cup winner. 2019 pala Trading Cup winner. Ayun, from ZFT yan, si Sir Lemuel. Shout
Okay.
out, sir.
Shout out Sir Limuel. Itatag ko kayo sa description box below. Hanapin ko lang yung profile nyo sa Investa. So, ngayon sir na you have been trading for a while, and as you said, you manage a small private fund, no? Sa mga kakilala lang, ganon. Would you consider yourself to be somewhat successful na? And if not, how would you define success as a trader?
Ganda ng question. Ganda. Ayos. So, for now, I think yung ibang tao siguro thinking na successful na ako. I don't consider myself as a successful trader. Gusto ko talaga, isa sa mga pinaka-goal ko is 100+% gains, 1,000+% gains consistently every single year.
Mhm.
So, gusto ko na like mga US investing champion ng mga ng mga caliber na performance. So ngayon hindi ko pa masyadong maabot, inconsistent pa ako in terms of ganyan, no?
Mhm.
But sana eventually, no, I think success for me is consistent every single year, triple digit percentage returns, no?
Mhm.
So ayun, for now ayan yung goal ko.
So na-mention na one of the keys na ginagamit nyo as measure as success is essentially DYM, taon-taon, double your money, taon-taon, 'di ba? Triple digit percent na gain, more or less, no? Yun naman yung minimum eh kasi 100% DYM,
Oh.
'di ba? So aside from that po, sir, aside from yung sa monetary side, in yourself, meron po ba kayong gustong makita na improvements or changes para masabi nyo na patuloy yung pagiging successful nyo both as a trader and as a person?
Okay. Nice question. Ganda na question. By the way, in terms of DYM, no, pag maliit yung fund mo, madaling DYM eh.
Mhm.
Super daling mag-DYM. Like, for example, start ka kaya ng 10K ka lang. Let's see kung hindi ka mag-DYM ka agad. All in ka lang. Pero ayun, gusto ko large funds, tapos DYM talaga mga large funds. So, anyway, ayun nga sa question mo sa kung ano gusto ko makitang ma-improve sa sarili ko. Maganda yung question. Although right now kasi contented ako sa self ko as a person, no.
Mhm.
Merong mga times na yun nga may mahanap kang mali, and then ayun yun yung mga ko ini-improve ko, no. So, I don't know, parang wala eh. I think medyo happy ako sa life ko ngayon as a
That's good.
person. Oo.
That's good.
So,
Happiness is good. Yan ang magandang
oo.
goal, guys. Ang tunay na success, wala doon sa DYM, wala sa kalakihan ng port. Kailangan masaya kayo. Kahit DYM kayo pero miserable kayo, sayang lang.
Yun nga eh. So ayun, ilang years na happy ako sa life ko, happy ako sa relationship ko, happy sa family. And ayun, parang wala akong pinoproblema masyado. Trading lang and ayun, trading.
So, since gano'n nga yung situation, sir, no, this is the portion of the program where I always tell the guy that I'm interviewing or the person that I'm interviewing to put humility aside for 1 second. Kasi alam naman natin sa market, kailangan humble ka kasi kung hindi, kakainin ka ng buhay ni Miss Market eh. Pero humility aside, what do you think makes you stand out over other traders? Kumbaga, what is the most important personality trait that you have or that you could impart to other people na feeling mo sobrang halaga para maging okay ka na trader?
Okay. Ako kasi, isa sa mga edge ko siguro is that marunong ako maghimay-himay kumbaga ng mga ideas. Basta tinuro yung idea sa akin, gusto kong i-examine kumbaga lahat ng possibilities about that idea. So, isa sa mga pinaka-achievement ko siguro is that I'm a price action trader.
Mhm.
So, wala masyadong indicators. Indicators ko lang ngayon, RSI, isa lang yan, and price action lang. And ayun, hinihimay-himay ko talaga yung mga ideas. So I think yan isa sa mga edge ko as a trader.
Mhm.
Marunong ako mag-breakdown into small parts ng mga big ideas. And nakakakuha ako ng magandang insight by doing that. Kumbaga.
Okay, so magandang ano 'yun 'no, magandang, ah, aspiration to strive for, to be able to dissect a bigger idea, break it down into smaller chunks, and then take what you feel is useful for you and apply it for yourself. And then yung mga hindi mo naman kailangan, pwede mo muna isang tabi.
Tama.
Alright. So, yun na po yun, no, sir? Yun na mostly ng mga tanong ko. Meron po ba kayong gustong sabihin sa mga naikinig natin na baka hindi ko natanong or nalimutan kong isulat para lang feeling nyo importanteng ma-impart sa kanila na baka hindi natin na-mention today?
Sige. So, I think isa sa pinaka-important lang talaga na characteristic as a trader is that hindi ka nagmamadali. No? You treat trading as a casino dapat. So, dapat as a casino, no, you put odds on your side, kumbaga, no, as a trader. So, hindi ka nagte-trade for 5 trades, for 10 trades, for one chamba trade. You trade here for a million trades, kumbaga. No, you are
Mhm.
here for the long run. Hindi ka nagte-trade na ay pag bibilhin mo to, gusto mo mag 1,000% agad to, so hindi ka na magte-trade next. Hindi ganyan dapat yung mentality mo. Dapat your mentality should be you trade for 1,000, a million trades para ayun, kasi kung nagmamadali ka minsan, the problem with that is you risk too much, no,
Mhm.
than what you should be risking. So ako sa Excel file ko na ginawa, pag nag-iiba talaga yung performance ko, nag-iiba din yung risk ko. So, meron akong computation na ginawa, no, kasi by the way, I'm an applied math degree holder. So, medyo inclined talaga ako sa math. So, ginawa ko, meron akong formula na um, nagbibigay ng risk ko
Mhm.
if depende sa season. So, right now, ayun, maliit masyado yung risk ko per trade ngayon kasi ayun, pangat yung market. But so ayun, wag niyo lang madaliin si trading. Ako hindi ako masyadong nagmamadali. Ayun, kung ano lang ibigay ni Miss Market sa atin, 'yan lang kunin natin. So, you're here for the long run. Wag jackpot mentality.
So yun guys, no, konting ingat lang. May mga pagkakataon na nangyayari yung mga sinabi ni Sir Jason, no, na kumbaga sakto may pinasok ang trade. Kunyari nakabili ka ng BSC nun at I forgot how much it was. Mga 20 cents, 30 cents, whatever it was. Tapos nagdalawang piso. But hindi yun yung normal sa market, no? So wag nating madaliin, wag nating pilitin. Hindi pwede lahat ng trade ganun. It just doesn't happen that way, unfortunately. Kung pwede lang sana, no?
Oo nga eh.
All right, sir. So I would just like to thank you very much for your time and your generosity to share your expertise and your knowledge to everyone and to me too. Marami ako natutunan.
Thank you din, Sir Grumpy Trader, no? So, ako na magsha-shoutout dito sa kanya kasi medyo mahiyain siguro 'to. So, follow niyo siya sa Investa, sa Discord. Pumasok kayo sa group niya, no? Kasi super dami ng mga important lessons na binibigay niya about psychology, about trading forex, etc. No? So, if you people don't have a trading community and sa mga ano diyan, sa mga kakilala ko diyan, join Sir Grumpy Traders Discord group and follow him sa Investa.
Thank you sa shoutout again, sir. No? Again, di ko kailangan mag-shameless plug. Thank you. Okay, so I hope na gustuhan niyo po yung interview natin with Lodi Geyzson Kristoffer. I hope marami po kayong natutunan, and if so, I would really appreciate it if you consider subscribing to my channel and maybe giving this video a like. And if you want to be alerted whenever I come out with new videos, whether they're interviews or lessons or charting sessions, be sure to click on the bell icon as well. Personally, marami po ako natutunan from Sir Geyzson, and I truly hope that the same can be said for you. That said, good luck everyone, and happy trading!